White Wolf, we've been expecting you.
I see we're all here. Good. We can resolve this.
Ha, I underestimated you in the swamp, but you won't surprise me now. Even Siegfried of Denel would follow you into fire. All is aligning with the grand plan. Should you demonstrate wisdom, you'll see it realized.
What if I refuse? Witches are simple and sentimental.
Who are you fighting for? Foltest? A monarch with more sins on his conscience than Professor has words in his vocabulary. Foltest impregnated his own sister and let his offspring eat the city's inhabitants for years. Furthermore, during the war, he allowed Nilfgaard to plunder and torch neighboring allied kingdoms.
Your point?
If not Foltest, then who? The Lodge of the Sorceresses? You know not what those bitches do to influence post-war treaties, the resettlements, deportations, the unresolved matter of the Scoia'tael, and others.
Your dazzling conclusion?
Salamandra is not evil, not more than those with the will to shape their own fate.
If Salamandra is not evil incarnate, then what of Javed? Immorality, rape, murder, treason. What do you call this creature?
The future, evolution, or destiny?
Screw that future. I'd rather fight a nightmare, even if it's hopeless.
You won't surprise me this time. Now, die!
I want to say...
How? Your shield! Professor, tend to him. I have no counter-spell.
Geralt, are you well?
What happened?
You got hit. Hard. The sorceress must have cast a protective spell.
Alzur's shield.
Professor escaped, and the barrier blocks our path.
I'll find him.
You're dead.
No doubt your life will end soon, and how useless it's been. You'll die knowing you're an aberration.
You're so full of shit, Professor.
Why do you seek to prevent the creation of new witches? The answer's simple. You feel you have no rightful place in this world. You owe your existence to the conjunction of spheres. But your creators erred. Know how?
Enlighten me.
They failed to strip you of emotion. You were meant to slay monsters without making judgments, philosophizing, or nursing doubts. You're ineffective.
Well, this ineffective, doubt-ridden historical freak is about to kill you. Let's dance.
You've triumphed. Go ahead. Your invaluable witch's treasure awaits. You have what you wanted. Show mercy. Never hurts to ask. So you can parry arrows in flight.
Alright, this is the only part of the video that I thought needed a voiceover, because this is the most difficult part for me. After the Queen Kikimore burrows into the ground, you need to run over to these pillars. Now, this section is a little bit up to luck. I mean, it took me a few tries to record it. Now, you can use the Ard spell to knock down the rocks from the ceiling. Now, don't stand directly under them. They will kill you. Trust me. I've killed myself many times by doing that. So, this is the part where things get really tricky. Because there's a lot of Kikimores in here, and the Queen will kill you in one hit, actually. So, you have to bring down this entire room on her head. Now, this is... I don't quite know exactly what to do in this part of the game, just because I've played this part so many times, and things work differently every time I do this. But what I do know is you have to cast Ard on 2 areas of this room, or else the Queen Kikimore will not die. And I mean, I've even been killed from standing back there, so it's a little buggy. But you have to cast Ard on the ceiling and run away. So loot that body. If you have the journal entry, you'll have the Queen Kikimore's nerve. And I think there's a scroll that tells you how to make the potion with it. Now, there's a treasure chest just up ahead. Loot that as well. And I'll see you in the next chapter whenever that gets done. See ya.
I should have known you'd discover who was behind the counterfeit royal seals. I was wrong to see you merely as a monster slayer.
The better you know me, the more impressive I become.
Any chance you haven't deduced everything?
Not much. I know you plan to stage a coup, assume power while your father is away. I also know you found an ally in Salamandra.
My plans remain unchanged, and you won't stop me. I condemn you to death, sentenced to be carried out at once.
Your Highness.
Sorry, Geralt. The right of state never sleeps.
As the condemned, I have the right to a last wish. One last kiss from you.
A scandalous request. But the last wish is a sacred custom. So be it.
You wish, Witcher.
He has been spirited away. Someone will pay for this.